I'm Phil Niblock, and I'm an artist living in New York, but touring a lot. And I make music, sound pieces, video, film, photography. Although the photography and video, film are more in the past, and the music is definitely in the present and future. I came actually to Romania to shoot video in 1991, not long after Ceausescu fell, actually. And no, I did a lot of the video in Transylvania, around Turkey Mirish, for instance, and Brasso, and other communities, but I went to the lagoon, which is just below the delta, and then along the delta, so there are some shots in the video from the delta itself. So it was my first visit, and one day we went in a rowboat into the middle of the delta from the lower branch, probably somewhere near Modavi, I think is the name of the town. It was very beautiful, very rich, lush green, and we were in very small passages, and we also saw a fisherman who was pulling his nets up. I liked it very much. I didn't take sound in those days, for the most part. I shot in 16mm film, silent, during the 70s and the 80s, and the film lab that I used from 1967 to 89 stopped processing film in 1989. And so in 90 and 91 I shot in video, and that was the first time that actually I took sound at all, because it was easier to take the sound than it was not to take the sound. But I didn't use the sound in any particular way. It simply was there with video. And if I show it in a performance, normally I don't use that sound, but I use my music, which I will use. I expect to show the film from Romania on Saturday night. I'm carrying a very small but elegant recorder, which is all solid state, and it's incredibly small, and it sounds very good. And so and it's very easy to use because there's a very limited setup. And so I'm just using a microphone, a single stereo microphone attached to this very small recorder. So I can record set up and record very quickly, but also have it ready in a very short period of time if I hear something. So have been trying to listen very critically for sound that was interesting to me. Everything pretty much having to do with moving water. And the first thing that I heard was in Salina, and it was the water from the river sort of lapping between the boat and the dock. And I found particularly one boat which had a very flat bottom, and it made a very nice sort of hollow sound of the splashing of the water. And then there's some other stuff where there's a boat moving and you hear somewhat the motor of the boat, and other things where there's, again, splashing of the water in a very hard way. There's a lot of sound, and particularly transients that are very heavy attacks.